rest. I got some pretty good rest. I was up early yesterday because a lot of stuff was popping off, and I got up early yesterday. And today I got up early, but then I went back to sleep because I ain't like being up early. Okay, there you go. So let's get down with the studio. Let's get with it. Let's get it popping. Because I did a video on my phone, but then it cut off. So I figured let me just do it live. And that way I can just share it anywhere I want to share it anyway. I ain't got to worry about uploading it from my phone. All right, once it gets in. So I'm going to do this quick because YouTube be acting like salty sometimes. All right, so let's get it. Let me turn this TV off. Burn up electricity I don't need. So I'll start here. When I'm out here and I'm not doing anything, let me just, you don't need looking at me anymore. This is where I'll sit down and I might, all my songs are here from the new album. So I'll sit here and write some lyrics here. I'll sit out here in the living room, write some lyrics. Look at TV. Maybe I get some ideas from TV. I don't know. Got my acoustic guitar. Got my Boss amp. I'll be posting some pictures. My man just sent me some pictures of the last show we did. And I'll probably be posting those somewhere. I don't know where I'm posting them. This is my microphone. This is E309. And use that to mic the amp. Whenever I want to get a mic amp feel, I can get that. By the way, this is for sale. It's 0302, one of the decks. Yeah, it broke. But it works. One of them worked good. Sound good too. All right, here we going back. We got a double booth here. So everything out here on the screen is on that screen. I've always done that with double screens. And when I couldn't see people in a lab, I would have another monitor. And then I could see not only them on the monitor when I'm in the control room, they can see what I'm doing. So I can say, well, look, see, we're going to start right there. And I had the mouse and I moved the mouse around out here. And they said, oh, right there, yeah. And it makes it easier. They're not blind. They involved in the process. They see the process. They see what's going on. And that's what pops off. You know what I mean? So we got the AKG 414. We got the Sputnik tube mic. And we also have the Aventone CV2 mic. It's a copy of a C12 by AKG that they don't make anymore because Brian McKnight bought them all. Then we got our controller back here. I can control things back there with that and move things back and forth, start, stop. Then I got my pedal so I can punch in. These are the power supplies for those two mics. We got a 500 series 512 Midas K that's sitting here waiting. We're missing the Behringer DeepMind 6 is in the shop right now. We got the Micron up here though. Got some really nice sounds. Here down here, my secondary rack with the side rack. We got a patch bay. This patch bay is actually patched over to that patch bay with a snake cable. And that way, anything I have here, I can just come out, patch over, bam, it'll go over there, and I can go into the drive. Because you only can one interface at a time. So we just use the interfaces over there. Same interfaces that's over here. All right. So basically, we have the Phoenix Audio. That's a direct box for basses mainly. That's why I bought it. But you can put anything you want in there. You put a guitar in there if you want. Bass guitar. Don't make a difference. Claret, of course. Two pre. I got don't I have a hooked up to it? I think I got actually that piece up there is supposed to be hooked up to it. So I can have 10 channels instead of just 2. But I rarely use that, but I'm still gonna keep it. Our main interfaces over here, we got the Sapphire Pro 40 and then the A16, which is the same interfaces I have over here. So but I mean, they're just interfaces. I don't use them for sound. I don't cut vocals. I don't cut anything. Anything going to Pro Tools dry. Headphone amp, cables, power supply. All right. We come here and look at this joint. This joint is firing off. That's this one right here. I need to run this. It needs to be ran into the Claret, but I had it running main, and then I took it out because it kept doing that clock thing. Fizzing up the clock. So I just have it plugged in every now and then. I don't use it though. All right. Let's get back here. We got the Panasonic DA7 Mark II, and I got a Mark I, and the WRDA7s. These boards I had back in the day. Great mic pre's. Everybody touted about them. These boards are probably about 20 years old, but I still got them because they do the job. All right. First laptop over here. I forgot. I had already did a video. Now I got to do it all over again. Over here we have some sounds because I am a producer. So not only do I mix, master, and do everything down here, I also play instruments. And right now you can't really hear it because I'm not plugged into the system. But yeah, I got some good sounds from Korg. I bought a lot of sounds from Korg. That's what made me buy this. choir. Crazy. I bought this Guitar Center because I was like, I was using this little joint. But I said somebody might come over and want to do some synth keys because these are like semi-weighted. If they want to get down and do some synth keys, we can hook this up and do some MIDI stuff, whatever. I do MIDI. That's how I do my stuff. I don't drag, drop samples. I don't do that. And here's my pedal board for my guitar. No need to talk about that. Killer bass. Here we have, this is my mastering suite here. So when I'm cutting, when I'm done and I'm mastering, I ran my mastering chain into Logic. And that way I could control some stuff. I just bought the inflator. I bought the Sonex Claro yesterday. Thanks to my man. Thanks to my main man. I forgot his name, Brian, I think. He hooked me up because I put in the wrong joint, but he got it working. Wrong email address, whatever it was. And I shouldn't have paid with PayPal. Anyway, we had a fab filter sitting there. I got a 3 and I got a sample of 4. And as I was saying before, the joint cut off, I also have the 2077 and the 2055. But I didn't buy these. You can buy the full version now, but I'm not going to pay $100 for that. But because what happened was my Fab Filter 3 was acting up. And every time I would turn it on, it would just shut the computer down. But then when I uploaded Fab 4, I don't have a problem with it cutting off now. So I really don't even need 4 because 3 is kind of the same as 4. Little trinkets here, but for the most part, 3 and 4 are pretty much the same. But they wouldn't have made a 4 if it wasn't more to it. So I'm not spending $99 for a plug-in though. I'm just not doing that. You know what I mean? I paid for the 3. I paid for the Q3. I think I got it on sale though for maybe $50. So when the Avalon people and Kaz Rock decide they, help us out and start trying to, take $100, I understand it's good, but sellers give us some discounts. I'm not sure what the discount price is if you buy it now, and it's just a fact for you guys who might be looking at this video. Let's see what it is. It's probably still $9.99. $99.99, $89.99. Let's see what it says. So, see, $89.99. I just don't want to do it. I've done the video. I got the video, and I've had the video. I have the samples, but again, I've had the 737, 747, the U5, and I've had the M5. I had just about all the analog stuff. I always did want to get a 77 or a 55, but it was just too expensive. But for the most part, look, man, I'm not right now. I don't have $100. I got bills to pay. If I had bills to pay and I had a free 99 sitting around, since the 3 is acting okay now, I probably will buy it. And it sounds pretty good. During the sample phase, though, or the trial phase, you got, it cuts off and on, right? It cuts off and on when you're using it, right? So let's see. I think my 30 days are up, actually. Y'all know it's 14, 13 days. Let's see. Let's run something through it real quick. This is just a sample track from one of my albums. Or the new album. Let's see. What's up? Yeah. As you can see, we got it in the mastering chain right here. So my 2 mastering pieces, the 4001 and the envelope by Leisure. But before it goes there, it comes here. We're gonna turn all these off. And then we just got Homeboy on here. So we go stereo mode. Let's see if it still works. You don't hear it do anything. Oh, you gotta pick a range, so I forgot. So we go X2 range. And he was like, well, I can get some good curves just like Fab Filter. There we go. See how demo silence? And then you cool. So it got some good movement on it. Just gotta play with it. Pick the fragrances you want. The frequencies you want to mess around with. You go 10 times instead of 2. That does sound good right there. That low end sound good right there. Oh, that does sound good. I ain't gonna front. Bypass. Kicked in. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, it don't sound that bad. I mean, not bad. It sounds pretty good. I gotta stop saying it. They don't sound bad. They don't sound bad. So yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's $90. You guys can't really hear the difference. But yeah, so it's I don't know. I gotta see. When I have a free $100 freed up, I just use $100 to get shit on my new car. So, yeah, and that was half the payment. The Sonex, really cool. Kind of beats the track up too. And like it gives it body. You select the curve, split the band. So I got a little something going on with it. Input, output. They say push the effect all the way up first. But I don't know whether you split band or clip. I guess that's everything. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. So I don't hear a lot of difference, but I don't have this hooked up. Like I should have hooked it up to my YouTube. You'll be able to hear the sound a little bit better. Use my Duo, but the phone is just a phone. Actually, I could have hooked it up to the phone. Actually, I think. I don't know. Maybe next time. All right, here we go. So, of course, here's the Claro. And the Claro is pretty cool, too. This is the high end. Hear it? And it's crazy the way it works, right? Because if I pull all the mid out, if I pull all the low out, now you have no low. No low. And you put it back in. Start the song again. The high end is just so high end. And they have the shelf. You can pick whether you want a shelf or something else, I think. I don't know. That is crazy. And that's the mid. So you turn the mids all the way up, everything go out. You don't even hear the bass anymore, but check it out. Ain't that something? Push the bass all the way up. All you hear is bass. No mids, no highs. Check the bass out. It's kind of strange. You pick the frequency you want, 70, 40. You want to boost up 40 a little bit. 1K, 2K for the mids. And you can move it this way too. And you hear width right here, hit the width button. Check that out. See how that is? That's crazy. Then I had this thing called tweak mode, which kind of looks like, at this point, it looks like Pro Q. It's almost the same as a fan filter. Right? Check it out. Here's the fan filter. You like the fan filter, right? Same thing. But I bought it because it was friggin' $13. Since it was $13, I can't lose. And here's a mix function, which I don't know how it does the mix function. I see it moving around and stuff, but I don't know. I would just produce with it. So do stuff like, hold on, turn it back on. Okay, I messed up. Let me go back to mix mode. That's crazy. Whoa. Yeah, so that's crazy. I wouldn't even use that, but you got air. RaJuR. I mean, it's a tool, though. And of course, the fab filter, you know what that is. Basically the same thing. If you keep it under there, you get to see where your treble frequencies are. Let me pour that 6.5 down. It's too much. And you just go grab it, pull it down. That's what I like about that. You can see where the treble frequencies are. Oh, Sam, okay, let's push this up a little bit. Well, check it out. That's what I like about Fab. The false setting, right? So that's all that right there. Okay. And again, use a Pro Tools 9. Pro Tools 9. This is about the track. It's not about having gear. If your songs are garbage, then you can forget it. You gotta have some good songs, man. You know what I mean? They always doing demos. Them songs be sounding whack. Like, dog, you shouldn't be doing a demo. That demo is horrible with that horrible behind song. All right, so now let's keep on pushing. We're moving over. We got the Lacy drive. This is my rescue drive because I have Pro Tools on here too. Because the Pro Tools over there, it's not even the Pro Tools. It's the computer. Sometimes the mouse start freaking doing that cursor thing all over the place, and I can't even get into the doggone program. So this got Pro Tools on it too. So I bought this over here last night as my rescue Pro Tooler, just in case something goes stupid. I can plug this in, and I'll still be able to get the job done. So that's the rescue. I didn't know I had it on there. All right, now over here we have my M Audio Tampa with the compressor. Really cool. A lot of people want to buy this from me. I'm not selling this. I'm keeping it. So you can plug a mic right into an instrument or mic, whatever you want to do. As you see, I just got line input because I'm not plugging a mic in it. I'll run the mic through it after I'm done if I want to use it. All right. We got my master link. Ain't going anywhere. I had my master link for 20 years. That's how I do my thing. Bruce Sweetian, Michael Jackson's engineer. He had one used to carry it in his arm. Just put it in his arm. Everything is already on it. I can edit. I can change the DSP on tracks. Put the compressor on there. You just keep going through it. EQ, limit it, normalize it. You can do everything with this joint. Are you kidding me? What? Yeah, but anyway, I don't use that to master. If I want to touch something up, I might touch it up on here. But the problem is, then when you render it, it takes so long for it to render the changes, which is kind of crazy. Sony headphones, of course, the famous joints, the 7506s. Here we have my H280 Pros. They sound totally different. So when I'm looking for something in the mix, I think the Sonys are truer. I don't know until I really put something on wax or on thumb drive or whatever and put it in the car and listen to it or on my phone. And these are probably more flatter. The 280s probably more flatter, I guess. All right. And here we have the Lexicon, my favorite MPX1. Is the mic plugged in? I didn't even talk about that mic. Hold on. I didn't even talk about this mic right here. I got to turn it down, though. My baby blue. And, of course, I got to tell the story that every time, back in the day, hear the effect? Well, I ain't got to turn the loud for you to hear the effect. But anyway, back in the day, I had all the Blue mouse. I had just about all of them. Only Blue mic I didn't have was the big boy. I've had the Cactus, Mouse, Dragonfly. I've had all of them. I've had all the mic. I had the Woodpecker. I had all the Blue mics. The Kiwi. I cut a whole album with the Kiwi. I think the obvious album I cut with the Kiwi. I've had all the Blue mics. I was never disappointed, but again, had to get rid of some mics because I started getting into fashion. I started buying precious metals, gold and silver and all this stuff. Then I took all that money and bought fashion and got 25,000 Saks Fifth Avenue bags and all that stuff. It's crazy. At least I got to go through it. Also had like a zillion high-end guitars. I keep this around because this is just one of the basses I bought. I bought so many basses. Used gear. This right here. Oh, I bought this Sir Badger. I used to have a Badger amp. It was just the head. Then I got the cabinet. Sold that. Man, I've had so much gear in my lifetime, man. I have so much gear in my studio. I've had high-end gear. Right now I'm on medium-level gear. I've had all the gear. You name it. I've had amps. I had Rickenbacker basses. I've had everything. I've had upright basses. Check out my videos on YouTube and just go to my one-man show, and I'm playing like 7, 8 special basses that you probably never even saw before. I've had even more. I've had all kinds of basses. I have about 20 basses, all high-end basses at one time. That's when I was rich. I was working for Scepter, making $100,000 a year. I don't make that anymore. Can't do that. Anyway, now, Lexicon MP1X. Here we have my MP500. TC Electronics. This is the M100 with the XL because you can use XLR on the back. And the Roland SR3030. Those are patched in. These are running into the mixer. These three are running into the mixer by being 1, 2, and 3. And this right here is just patched. along with that mini verb 2 is patch and the mini verb 4 is patched in on the patch bay. So I use whenever I want to use those. We got the Digimax down there when I want to plug all those softwares in. So all my softwares mainly come in through the Digimax, and then we go into, ADAT into channel. I have 64 channels. 64 channels. This is 32. Mixers cascade together. Yeah. Those not moving because I don't have anything up over there, but I can push something up and you can see it move. As you can see, we got the Soul Train there. So we got 64 channels in my studio. 64 channels. Yeah. Yeah. I don't need software. I like hardware. I'm a gear slut. And that's what I do best. Okay, now, when I have money. We got my digital patch bay there, so when I want to go digital, I used to always do digital. Like my master link is digital into the patch bay, but everything else is digital to the patch bay too. That way I can bypass any effect that the interfaces might have. The MR16, I can go digital into that, but I'm not using that as the main interface. So digital gets you past the point of using any of the analog circuits that are in maybe the Sapphire or the whatchamacallit. So you just go A to D, and then D into the digital in the Pro Tools. I don't do that though. I don't mind a little bit of color I might get from the Sapphire anyway. Here we have an old compeller way back in the day. The EX compeller. I haven't used it that much. And then at one time, I'll probably use it when I get the whatchamacallit back. I ran my MPC my MPC 1, which used to sit right here, is in the shop right now. I used to run my MPC 1 go directly into that stereo into that compeller, just to give it some circuit. You know what I mean? Then we got down there, we have the Behringer, and I don't care what you say about Behringer. I guess to build the stuff crazily good. I'd have had that for at least 15 years. And that's 4-channel compressor down there. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Where was it? Did I sell that? Oh, there it is. Then we have the Alesis 3630, still popping. Never know. It run like inconsequential stuff through it. It don't matter. Just put something through it. It don't matter. It's gear. It's gear. All right, starting from the bottom, our power supply, Monster power supply. MIDI Verb 4, like I said, we got a Planet Fat. We got XP5050, part of my MIDI sound arsenal. And we got a Proteus 2000. And then we have all these goodies over here. I got the Arturia Mini Freak. We got the Monopoly from Chord. We got the Stage 3 from Arturia. Then we got the Pigments. And we have the Key software there. Here we use the DRC from, what's the name of this company? They're cool people. They make some weird sounding stuff. But this sounds pretty good. We can't hear it, though, because it's not plugged into the system. Hold up. No, I haven't plugged in. But anyway, they make some pretty good stuff. I forgot the name of the company. There's DRC and another one called something, KR, whatever it is. And then again, I showed software over here with Chord. Like I said, but I'm in mixed fade right now, so I can't have all my doggone things plugged up. I don't need the MIDI plugged up. I don't need any of the MIDI gear plugged up because we are mixing down and we're mixing down stuff. All right. With that being said, let's go to the other goodies. So my mastering change consists of you got to have a master clock. That's the Big Ben. I wanted to get an antelope so bad, but the Big Ben holds the clock well. So everything is clocked in through here. And here my old RME stuff, Steinberg, RME, always work together. And they also work together with Yamaha. So the same crystals are in the new window, which that's my this what I run. I run my mix out of Pro Tools, and it comes in there. So if I hit start, you see I'm coming in. So I'm D. It's coming in on the D. It's coming through the patch bay, and then I A it into the mixer. So that's my D to A there. And then we have the other side, which is D to A. So even though it looks A to D there, it's actually D to A, and this actually is A to D over this side. So when it comes in digital, then I run it out, it comes out of here, then it goes into A. And I have 16 channels. So I'm running 16 channels. I'm capable of running 16 channels out of Pro Tools, into my mixer. So I can use any group of channels, whatever I want to plug into, whatever I want to patch. I can patch all day using different stuff. Now, got that right. Here's the mastering chain, which is simply a 4001. Zara got me to buy that. The dude named Zara got me to buy that. And actually, Serpent Audio is actually here in Pennsylvania. Not too far from where I live, maybe like 30 minutes from where I live. His name is Mike. He makes these. And then we have the envelope. Now I've had the EQ, the expressor, and I think I had something else. I really like this envelope. It doesn't do much, but it does. When it does it, it does it. It really either, you can put it in like crazy mode, like it's just doing attack stuff, or you put it in EQ mode. I don't use that much, I can't tell you. Let's see. I think this is EQ mode right here. Let me turn down the mic. We gotta turn down the mic. Like, we don't need the mic on anyway, duh. So, you pick a frequency. So basically, it's almost like a two parametric. You know what I mean? So I pick the frequency I want. But you're just getting a circuit, right? And here we got down here, want a little bit more bass, right? Little mid. It covers, they kind of cross over each other, being a 2-channel parametric. But then if you take it out, you put it in this mode right here. Hold on. What mode is it? Is that still, I can't see, man. I can't see nothing. All right, so let's see. All you got to put in, all right, that's stereo link. Okay, we're going to take out EQ mode and put it in full mode. Now, this is what full mode does. Left link in. Do you hear how it tick, 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 tick? So, what it does is it takes a transient and makes it pop out. See how all that disappeared? And you pick the free you really want the pop. That's why they call it the envelope, because it's like not opening an envelope, but it's really kind of making a frequency. Here. You can really hear that joint popping in there, that kunga. You know what I'm saying? And the sound is breathing a little bit. But I use it for the EQ. Hear that? Now when I take it out of that mode, and now I'm in EQ mode. So it's cool. So check it out. I want to get something different. I was going to buy another expressor, but I said, nah, I think I'll pull my EQ from someplace else. And that's why I bought 2 of these parametric 512s. The other one's over there. But I use this. I run my basses through this. This is the Lindell 500, PEX 500, and I run a bass through there. Or it might be something soft just to get the analog, and then I run it to the 60X. All right, this right here, if I just want to add color to a vocal or something like that, I run it to the box and put it in vintage mode. Just see what it does. The more stuff you have, the more options you have. So you got the FM. I run my backgrounds through the FMR, the really nice compressor. I run backgrounds through these always. And this is just in case I want to run something else through there. But you gotta use them in stereo. That's the only thing you can't unlink them. So these I just use one side, and I might run something through there. Maybe I'll run a guitar through there, something like that, and add a little compression to it. Or maybe I'll run like a sax through it. It don't matter. The more stuff you have, or I come over here and use this compressor with a single channel. So, and then I also run my vocals. So when the vocals are coming out, I run it again into the 2, get that 4K, and then I run it into here. I turn it on. And then I run it into the 6 channel. And then I get EQ from here. If I want to add some more EQ, if I want to add a little bit of compression, that's hitting the vocal on the way out the depth. All right? On the way to mastering or mixing. So once I mix, I automatically mix to master. I mix to master. So I'll turn my machine on here, like I'll turn on my link when I find out, well, I think all the songs are going to 7. What are the songs going to? There should be an empty track somewhere where I got stuff set up. Nah, man. I think I put them all in 9. Anyway, I had to clear off all these, and all the tracks are going to go in on the master link. And I'll be mastering them right to the master link, straight up. Like, this song's on here. I can really just delete all those because the songs will still be on there, but the playlist will be open. So I'll just open one of the playlists. I'll delete the one I don't really use that much, which will probably be 7, because I got a bunch of, no, that's an album on there. I got someone here who got some old, got some, songs on here. Like a fusion song, like Lenny White and all that stuff I put on the machine. So I'll probably clear that off. Let's see what's on here. Let's see. As I was telling you, that is digital running to here. Okay, so that's the Two-Face album right there. All right. So I got to find out what's joined. No, I know what album that is. Is this it? Oh, 11 is where all the tracks are going to go. So I'm going to master everything to 11. And right now it's just tracks that are in there. I'm going to get rid of those. So 11 going to be mixed down too. But there's a track full of stuff in here. No, that's the first album. I forgot what playlist has like all the. Oh, here you go. 14. This got a jazz. This is Lenny White right here. Y'all know anything about Lenny White? Y'all know about this? That's that Lenny White, baby. Holla at your boy. In fact, I don't even need that. What am I doing? Yeah, Lenny White right there back in the day. Y'all know about jazz fusion. You know, coming on over here. And that's Wax I'm playing off of. More Lenny White. You know what I'm saying? So I can take them down. I had the album, so it's no big deal. So I'll probably empty out 14 and master everything right to 14. So what happens is, once I play this back, so let's just say I can't do it now because it will feedback. Well, maybe it won't. Let's see what happens. I'll play this song. I'll pretend I'm mastering it. Right? And then I'll put this, like I'll add a track. I'll put in edit mode and I'll say add track, new track. Then I'll put it. So now that's this track coming through. So I'll just hardcore master right from the door right there. And I can listen to it, I can compare it, everything. So this is the mastering channel right there. And now I can hear what's going on to the master link. And that's how I'll master. I'll mix and master, and that's it. It's popping out. Ain't no remaster. Once these songs are done, I got them mixed to my satisfaction. They're gonna get mastered at the same time. I don't have no time to be coming back later on and doing it. So if I got concentrate on this song, I'll mix and master that joint down. We're going to the ball. We do what we gotta do. And like I said, it's even using the stuff over here. It's all mastering right here. So I'm gonna mix and master at the same time. And once I get everything set up, I'll save it to Logic so I can remember, just in case I need to do it over again. Now here's the surprise. Here's the surprise. Everybody been trying to get my 204A fix. I've had this. I always mix through this. This is the last chain piece. After this, we go right into this. This is my mastering clock, RME, of course. So once I put the juice on here, what it sound like? Y'all want to hear it? And then we're done. So they're not stereo gain. They should be stereo gang, but they're not. This is me, both of them are in if you want to use them separately. So just be right down to be left. So I can tune in what I want. Find the frequency I want, tune it in. And it'll go to each, the right or left channel. Right? And that's how that works. usually I have your harmonics up on this. Here we go. Got a high end came up. Got to tune in what I want the harmonics. So I can do that. You got the right side. You got to do it the same way. Find it. For some reason, I'm like. I'm not hearing any action on the right hand side, but then again, I'm all the way over here, left hand side. I'm over here on the right, so I'm not going to hear anything. I don't think. I should hear something. Let me just pan it over there so I can hear. Because this joint has been acting kind of funny lately. Let's see. Oh, it's working. There you go. Okay. I couldn't hear because I'm all the way to the right. I was all the way to the right and I couldn't hear. So just pan this back where it belongs. Right? So that's the last bit. That's the last thing that hit my chain. So once the 204 hits it, if everything been processed, it done been through these joints. I like the way it sounds. Come through, I save the song in there just because I need to go back for some reason. And then I'll screenshot some pictures and make sure everything I set for each song. That's what I'm gonna do this time. So if I do have to come back, I'll come back. And I'll just bam, bam, bam. Now, here we have, I used to have the like I said, the blue woodpecker. So this right here is the RPQ 500. And this is made for ribbon mics. That's why it's called the RPQ, because it's actually made for ribbon mics. But you can run stuff through it. I run guitars through it or whatsoever when it mix down. I run something through it, you know what I mean? So it gets love too. Everything down here gets some love. If I got to tap everything, I got to tap everything. So that's how that goes. So that's let's go to the MIDI part. When I'm doing MIDI, of course, I got the MPC 2000 XL. That's how I do all my programming. All my songs are done on this. The MPC 1, which is in the shop right now, that I just use that for sounds. You know, I like a drum sound on there, whatever. I might hear something in my head. You know, like there's some sounds on there from there. I got the Kumas is coming off of the Proteus 2000 on that song. So different things are happening. But the way everything happens is right here. Now, the reason I'm using Digital Performer is I can change the sounds in some of the modules that I need to change sounds on. So the Proteus, I got this hooked on MIDI channel 3 and 4, right? So that means I don't have to go inside and change it like this. That's what Digital Performer was for. Of course, it's way outdated now, and you really can't use it that much. Here for the MV, 5050, same thing. I only got it on one channel now. It used to be on double channel, but now it's only on one channel. But I used to have it on, I think it was on 1 and 2. But I found another channel for 2, so I took it off because I started getting so much of the plugins. I'm like, oh man, I got to give up some channels. So I gave up one of the channels on the XV. I get so much work from these right here. And basically it runs through the MIDI timepiece AV. So that's how it works. So if I pick a sound, if I had the keyboards hooked up, I'll pick a sound, bada bing, bada boom, and it'll just, bam, and it'll play the sound. Whether it's on here, this is MIDI channel 5 for this. That right there is MIDI channel 10. I think that got MIDI channel 2. 2 and 10 for the pigments and the other joint. And then mono poly is 6. I think the stage 73 is 9, because when I had the it was 9. When I had my motif, they used to be channel 9. I used to always use it for the keyboard. And then here we have my Arturia, that's channel 12. So some of these I remember. I know this is channel 10. I put down channel 10. So mostly everything down here has a MIDI channel. And that's how I program via MIDI channel. I don't drag and drop loops. I don't do nothing like that. I don't do that. I play instruments. I'm an instrument player. I play guitar, bass, drums, and keyboards. You know what I mean? So that's what I do. I ain't stop that. That's what I do. So pop off. So, and then we got the oldest crap. It's acting funny, but it works. Once I get it up and running, it's running. Whole bunch of exterior drives with more data on there. And if I shut this down, you'll see I got like a zillion drives hooked up. And now I got this new drive hooked up. That's Sapphire control right there. All right. See all these drives I have. So Snow Leopard, El Capitan, and then we got 3, 4. That's all the joints that are inside. Media 3 and Hollomedia, I think, is on the Lacey. Media Music is probably on that one, and maybe Pro Tools 1 and 2 is on that one. That's a Lacy. So a lot of hard drive, a lot of stuff hooked up. Bada bing, bada boom, get the job done. So that's my studio. Hope you like it. Like I said, screens in here, same screens in there, double screens. So that way the artist can say, "Oh yeah, I see where you want to start." You know what I mean? And you close the door. You don't need to see me. You see me right there when I got the mouse pointing stuff. You know what I mean? See how I got it open? Look, look at that. Yeah, we back there doing some things back there. You see? Yeah, right. Bring Pro Tools back up back there. Bring it up. Bam, Pro Tools is back up. So I've always done that. I've done that, man, for years. I always ran that situation. So at this point, I'm done. I'm just trying to get you. I want to do this video for y'all, and that's it. I'm going to quit this, and we'll save it. And I just have a problem with one of these drives, the Snow Leopard drive, which is old. But I'm not gonna do. You need to buy another computer. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm experiment when I'm done here real quick. I'm gonna experiment. I think my man on his way up here from Virginia, Washington, so we can go shopping for some fragrances. So anyway, yeah. So yeah, whatever I was saying. And then I'm gonna try to hook up this computer. I'm gonna see if I can use this as a backup. My Mac Mini, because it'll be faster. I think it'll be faster than this. Maybe the same side. But this also has Pro Tools. I mean, yeah, what you call them on it. So I had to bring it up. But I'm gonna use that as external. Like this is it. You know, if I just use it over here, and what I was doing over here, I was just using it to use the interface right there, and I would run Logic sounds. I got Logic over here on the Mac Mini. So what I would do is that'll get a MIDI channel. Like Logic got my B section, my B inputs on here, outputs, and I can use a whole nother 16 channels of that. You know what I mean? So where am I at Goofy? I'm strapped up and pull up on you now. Okay, well, come on. I'm not doing anything. I mean, I was about to do something in the studio, but if you need to come through and strap up, I don't know. You know where I live? You need the address? I'm gonna wait for you to tell me you need the address. Introduction, continue. I don't need to set this up. What am I doing? Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can basically use this computer, and I'm gonna hook it up to this computer just in case I need to use Pro Tools, because I do have Pro Tools in here. I think I had it. Snow Leopard. How did I? Oh no! It actually wasn't in here. Oh, there it is. Right. That's Pro Tools LE. I couldn't even use that. That's too freaking old. LE, you can't do nothing in LE. Well, basically, I had this hooked up to here, and that's where the Pro Tools were. But if I had to, I can go in here, and Pro Tools is in this drive. So right now, I'm going to start it up and see if I can start up just as a backup for Pro Tools. I'm not doing anything else today. But yeah, basically, I used to use this computer right here. You see Pro Tools LE8. And I used to use this just for what you call them. Can't lose, don't even worry about it. We ain't doing nothing, cancel. I was using it for Logic. You know what I mean? Now, Logic is in here. I'm not sure if Logic Pro can open it up here. And then I was using that interface. Yeah, no, it ain't going to work. So all my Logic and everything is actually on this Lacy drive right here. So we're going to shut this down. But yeah, I would have this hooked up to here, and then I can use Logic, and I'll use Logic like, 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, or I mean B. That'd be the B channels. And I can use Logic sounds too. So yeah, I use a lot of sounds, man. When I'm doing music, I do a lot of sounds. Handle the money before we pull up, Beesh. Don't play with me, dinosaur. Okay. Because we got all the top messages. Okay, chat filter. I want all the messages. Just in case you sending me all the smoke. I'm strapped up, Nika. Pull up on you now. Okay. Where my money at, Goofy? All right. You think I know where you at, Nika? Okay. Handle the money before we push up. I thought you was coming by yourself. Oh, you bringing somebody with you. You said I'm strapped up. But now, hold on, wait a second. I'm not gonna report. I want to leave this right here. You said I'm strapped up. But then again, you saying we gonna pull up. Don't play me. Don't play with me, dinosaur. Ed call Tyrone. See, and this is what you have to deal with. You know, sometimes you got to deal with idiocracy. Just in case I wasn't gonna say the right word for him because obviously he can't speak English. You got to deal with idiocracy sometimes when you're on social media. And that's just the way it is. I mean, it doesn't bother me. Like, this dude don't bother me. You're actually threatening me, and I can just leave this up and just find out who you are, and then basically I can have you arrested if I want to. But quit playing with me. We don't play. We don't play. Here we go. We said we don't play. I thought it was just you. I thought it was you, player. Hold up, man. Is it you or you got, I don't know. I need to know what? Hold on, I'm going to start up. I got to start from the other disc. See if I can start from the other disc. You said, all I know is you said you. Now all of a sudden it's we. So you can't handle your own business. You need to find some more people. Okay. Well, you got to do what you got to do. Since you know where I'm at, I'm going to be here for a minute. All right, keep talking. Well, it's my page. I'm doing a video. I would hope I would keep talking because I'm doing a video. But if you don't want me to talk, then you got to like do what you say you're gonna do. I guess I don't know. I'm not gonna stop talking. I'm gonna keep on talking. Whoever you are, I don't know you from a can of paint. Oh, Wave State, by the way, y'all. Here's my other plugin, Wave State, and I grabbed this. That used to be on the computer over there, but I put it on there. I grabbed this because I didn't want to buy the Wave State over. I had it for a minute, but I really like the sounds. And this is on MIDI channel 14, I think. And I really like the sounds on this joint. So let's see, MIDI settings. What MIDI channel is it on? Hold on. Hold on. Settings. MIDI channel 13, right. MIDI channel 13 over here. So all these got their own MIDI channel. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to shut it down, though. Because, again, I'm not, unless somebody come over and say, well, I'm going to play something over top of something. Like, all right, cool. Then I might fire one of these up, to record, on a song or something like that. Other than that, it's a wrap. I'm done. I'm done producing music. I got all the tracks I want to produce. So I really don't need to do any more. We gon' see, huh? Okay. Hope y'all checking this guy out because I really don't know who this is. I guess he needs some attention. He said he gonna come and shoot me. That's what he said, right? I want to make sure that's what he said. He said he's gonna come over here and shoot me because he's armed up. He's armed up and he's coming to shoot me. So I'll just make sure you're a top. I want to make sure you're a top fan. So when I just send this over to Cheltenham and Philadelphia and all the other police departments, they can find you real quick. Now, how they're going to find you, I don't know how they're going to find you. As far as what your status is going to be when they find you, I don't know. I can't vouch for how they're going to find you when they find you. But if you come over here, I can promise you how they're going to find you. All right? So, yeah, I don't know who you are. Shams, Mick and me. Whatever it is, bro. You got to do what you got to do. Shut down. And I'm not going anywhere. Since you know where I am, I'm not sure why you're not already over here. It'd be good if you just came on over and said hi. Don't. Bro, just give money back, TF. Bro, just give the money back, TF. I don't know why people want problem. What money? Money for what? I'm not even sure what you're talking about. What's happening? Make a beat. Now I'm done, bro. Ain't no beat making, man. I was just talking about the gear I had. I was doing a video. I was just taking a tour of the studio, doing a video of the gear I had. That's it. I'm in mixdown mode now, bro. I'm in mixdown, add vocals, add guitar to some joints. But yeah, if you want to check out me making a beat, go to the and you can see me making a beat. All right, hold on. Let's see if I can get the Pro Tools over here. I don't have no time having to do with Pro Tools and them flapping around. Trying to get approach to tell Bernadette goodbye, Goofy. I don't know who Bernadette is. We gonna see. Keep talking. Okay. We're gonna see. Keep talking. I mean, you say you close by, right? You want to meet me somewhere? How you want to do this? I mean, I'm just curious. You say you close by. I don't want to disappoint you. Oh, snap. That joint is cut off? Oh, I think it's switching. Oh, it's switching. Okay, it's switching into there. Okay. But I say, yo, same goddamn problem I'm having with the other one. All right, so let's see you pick a file. Open up. All right, we can use this one. I don't know how fast this thumb drive going to be. When blah blah blah. I don't know what beef you got into, Unc. I ain't gonna beef with nobody. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea who this person is, and whatever. I don't know. That's something they gotta deal with. All right, cool. What did I shut down? Let's see. All right, that's cool. Let me pull up another. So I'm gonna see if I can pull up this other joint and see if it works. Closed session. I gotta find it though. Open session. Yeah, ain't nobody got no beef or nothing around here. I don't know who that dude is, man. I have no idea who he is or what he is. You know what I mean? So you ain't got to be tripping, Jason. Don't even sweat it, bro. I don't know who the dude is. I get all kinds of freaking dudes, man, and people. People, want to troll me, man. It's cool like that. I've been doing this for a long time, cause I've been trolled. So me being trolled, 3, 4. I'm trying to find this dog song. So I see. No, I can't use that one. Yeah, so ain't nothing happening over here, bro. I'ma slap the FG out of you. Okay. All right, no doubt, bro. I feel you. Yes, you're gonna slap the whatever out of me. All right. I'm gonna be out the door in a minute, so I'm trying to find this song. Not how long? How long? I think this is it. Yeah, this might be it. Okay, go back out. I gotta see if this hard drive can handle, because this joint got a lot of I am play with my money G. Okay. Oh snap! I can't use. Okay, right. That's the only problem with that. I don't have the SSL channel in there. I'm gonna open it up anyway. No. Skip. Let me see if this plays. And then I'm done, y'all, with the video. But yeah, check out the studio. Nigga took my money and talking about he gonna call the cops. Took his money. Don't know who this guy is. I ain't gotta take nobody's money. If I took your money, I'd be paying bills off right now. Many bills that I got, bro. I would definitely be using that money to pay some bills off. Let's see what we got here. I will be paying off bills, bro. You can always cash at me some money. I gotta find where that 3 is going. 3 is coming out, going to 15. Good thing I got my watch on. Just get a man his money back. What are you talking about, man? You don't be that guy. See, what are you talking about? Now, what are you talking about, Jason? You done came in here and jumped in on something you don't friggin' know about or something? Ain't nobody gave me no doggone money. Ain't nobody gave me nothing. You want to give me some money, you can give me some money. Don't come in here with that, man. I had to shut you down. It's a shame you sit up here picking up on this guy. I don't know this guy from a can of paint. I don't owe nobody no friggin' money. I ain't take nobody money. I ain't got no time for that, man. Come on, bro. If you want to hang out with him, man, go ahead and hang out with him. But I don't know what neither one of y'all talking about. All right, so anyway. Oh, the 500R. Oh, it goes into the bell. Okay, so it goes into here. 15. 16. Then it's coming out. Where's it going at? 21. Where's 21? Right, 20. Oh, okay. I just need to put that cable in there. I'm about to say, why ain't that joint playing anything? By the way, I'm ignoring, I guess, both of y'all, because I don't know what neither one of you talking about. I don't know, you saying, I don't know, man. You sound cheap just saying, Who are you? Man, you know what? I'm going to shut this video down because I got 2 crazy people talking crazy. I sound cheap. What you talking about somebody sound cheap? What is wrong with y'all, man? You took the vaccine too, bro. Did you get vaccinated too? Did you get the vaccine? Because obviously you must have been vaccinated as well. Because y'all is freaking crazy. You're crazy. I don't know what's wrong with y'all people. You need to get that stuff out your system. That's what I would do immediately. Go to your primary care physician and see about getting that vaccine out your system. Here we go. Here we go. I'm trying to get to the background vocals because even though I just can't use any plugins, I guess. Find where the background vocals is. I think I found it. I think I found it. See if I can solo it. I can't. That's right. I got to solo all of them.
Will I wait?
Here we go.
Can't wait much longer. How long must I wait? My body needs you. How long will I wait? Can't wait much longer. How long must I wait? My body needs you. How long will I wait? Can't wait much longer. How long must I wait? My body needs you.
Oh yeah, I got beats, bro. Most of my beats I have though going on my album, so I have beats, but at this particular point, I got to make sure I got that working. But I need I got to figure out how to get. See, now I'm all in a whole nother thing now. I gotta figure out how to get. How do I get Quit Pro Tools? Quit Pro Tools. Save. I gotta figure out how to get these plugins from Leopard into here, but I can't find the plugins. SSL. Who makes SSL? Who makes SSL? SSL. SSL. Let's see. SSL EQ. EQ. I don't know where these I don't know where the plugins at. Plugin. Yeah, you want some tracks, brothers? Check out my Witchcomb. I have some tracks on SoundCloud. So you check SoundCloud out. You know what I mean? Sometimes I throw some up there. I just heard from this young lady. She said that she's working on some songs and she got some tracks off SoundCloud. And she said that if let's see. Damn, I gotta find them plugins. She said that if like the person she used it for one of her songs, she got the what to say? Song. Groovy song. Yeah, she said that man, I gotta find these plugins. Users. I can't find these plugins, man. UAD, would that be it? I don't know. Now I gotta do a whole. I'm hungry. I'm hungry, man. What's going on, Charleston Burke? Yeah, I do have. That's what I'm using. I'm using Pro Tools, and I'm using Logic Pro X. I'm using Logic Pro X for my mastering, and I use Pro Tools. What you just heard was on Pro Tools. But right now, I'm trying to get some. Is that a freaking fly in here? Cause I don't play that fly crap. Oh, the window's open. All right. Yeah, I've been using Pro Tools for like 20 years. I'm using Logic. I really wasn't a Logic fan. Before Logic became Logic, I was using Logic. I was using Logic when it used to be called Creator back in the day. It used to be called Imagic Creator. And then I think Apple bought it and made it into Logic. So yeah, man, I go way back, bro. I'm 95 years old, cuz. I go way back. So yeah, I mean, I see what this UAD Max Zip does for me. I could not be completed. Error. Can't find it, man. What is this? I think FF is Fab Filter. Shoot. Well, shoot. Oh, yeah, Fab Filter Pro. Operation cannot be completed. Blah, 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 blah. So it ain't going to let me do that. I'm going to have to do it another way. I can't do it that way. I got all these plugins. That's what I need to do. I need to reinstall this freaking operating system. But it won't let me. Hold on, we might have some here. Let's see. No, I don't want it on there. I want it on hold on. That's what I need right there. Right there. Right, y'all, I'm still working in the studio. This is what happens. Usually I get in the studio and I might okay, I thought you was using them Apple joint. Yeah, man, yeah. That's all I use, bro. Anything in here, Apple. I have 4 Apple MacBook Pros in here. You know what I mean? But they all do different things. Like I said, I just use this. This one I got the phone propped up on. I also have Ozone as a mastering program in here, but I also got the plugins. So I can use I can run when I'm finalizing my mix, I can run it through that. Let me turn it off. I can run my songs from mastering. I can run it through Ozone and plug in Ozone. But see, I never know what I'm going to use because I might be looking for a certain sound when I'm mastering and I'm breaking it down and putting it on the machine. So I might use Fab Filter. I might use Ozone, non-EQ, vintage EQ, all this stuff. And I just downloaded Claro, downloaded that joint. So yeah, man, the more tools you have in your box, I'm gonna get Shani first. Okay. Don't know who Shani is. You got me mixed up with somebody, bro. You should need to go and find out who you really need to be talking to. But I don't know you. You don't know me. I don't know Shani. I don't know nothing. Close. Installation was successful. Okay, good. Update. Close. Now let me see if I can restart this joint. Preferences. Startup disk. Snow Leopard. At least I know I got the other one just in case, man. I gotta get this album done. For the most part, what I did was I took like, I'm getting lazy because it's getting close to, I just want to get this album done. So basically I took all the songs that everybody liked from my other albums. Turn it on. Oh, no, turn it on. I took all the songs that people heard from my other album. They was like, yeah, I like this song. And I put like 10 of those. And then the next maybe 7 are going to be some of the newer tracks. And then might have like 3 interludes in there. And that's going to be the album. Roger that. That's going to be it. Hey, Chez Mike. Chez Mickey Mike, why don't you buy my album, man? Why don't you go and look up where my music is? Why don't you do something positive, bro, and buy some of my music? You know what I mean? Buy some of my music, man. Get happy or something. I'm not sure what's wrong with you, but hold on. Here we go. What the heck is going on now? I'm ready to go out here and get me some Dunkin' Donuts. I'll be right back. In fact, you know what? I'm not even going to be right back. I'm done. I'll holla. And, dude, I don't know you from a can of paint, but I'm definitely going to screenshot this video. Not for me. Not for my safety. For your safety. For your safety. Because last time I heard somebody talking about pulling up on somebody, I don't know whether they pulled up on them or not. But I will just screenshot out this conversation you were having between me and somebody else. I don't know. I got you, though. Got you locked in there, player. I got to go. I got to bounce y'all. How's your boy? I got things to do. Got my homies coming up. And I'm going to call it a day. Talk to y'all later. RaJuR is cool. RaJuR Deep Cool studio tour. Trying to say too many words at one time. But sometimes you got to do that. I'm out. Bars.